They ask you, am I still sad? Are you still sad? Are you still angry? Yes, I'm sad and angry every day. What more words do you want? I'm at the epitome of me. If you choose to rescue me, I tell you to jump right in. But I have nowhere to begin my tale, so another day. But I have sunshine, and I have grace, and hopefully my faith will carry along. Here I go, off to the world of Neverland. Some people just don't understand. They never will. They will never get that thing that evolves inside of them. See, the quietness of my world is about to begin over and over, well, like that nonstop roller coaster. We all have irks and quirks. We all seem to sit idly by and pass the time with those meaningless endeavors. Well, I do not wish to just sit by anymore to watch that clock tick by. I want to fly. I want to touch the sky and bring the stars to you for making me feel as if I accomplished my life with style and grace before I faded away. I want to dance at every song, try to remember the words so I can sing them for you. And you can sing along. You can sing along for believing in me like only you can do. You created my life by just inspiring me to experience the world by sight, by sound, and by my faith. To behold the glory of myself and telling me it's okay if I see that world differently. You held me when the wheels in my head started to break by being winded up so many times by so many lies, so many false images that I thought I would dissipate and be erased by my own madness. It's within the times that I pushed you away, ran from the positive words that you spoke because I myself, I felt so broke. Broken beliefs, broken homes, broken by the hands of me not understanding who or what I wanted to be. And you waited. You left me alone. You never called me. You just sat patiently and waited for me to return home. You let me see. You let me see the person who I was running from was me. A lesson that you taught me well. How to silence my demons and take in where I begin. It is not a sin. It is not a war or the boogeyman next door. It makes up all those bits and particles of my story. But as you said before, Christina, it's not who you are anymore. So I looked at you like you didn't understand. I wanted you to understand that I was all the above, weak and ruined by the hands of men, always wanting more and more. That I was tired of the denial and the let me be worthless and keep my bag of broken blocks and missing socks. So I grabbed my bag and all I had and I ran away from reality again and again till one day I knelt down to see my feet. My feet can only carry me as far as the sea and desert sand, but unless I threw the bag away and stripped myself of the ugliest words that I used as a defense of my own pitiful ways, I could never be the light that you always saw in me. It was a tiresome journey into the abyss of nothingness. At times I thought I would never return, that I could never be good enough to come back to you. But see, that's the thing. You didn't care where I'd been or the things that made me become undone. You saw only my light. That light that I thought had faded away, cold and desolate as the streets into which I stayed until that flicker of that street light that I had thought burned out so long ago. And that dog howling for his lost bone, well, it brought me home. Now my streets have a light on every corner. And as they say, that dog will never search for another lost bone. We found a home. And that my light may dim from time to time, but even in my darkest corners of my mind, you always have a way of pushing that light in and sweeping away the cobwebs of yesterday so I can, well, people stay somewhat sane. So thank you. Thank you for always waiting for me to let me see it's okay to be flawed and not quite right. And for always keeping on that porch light so I can find my way back to Neverland with that wonderland in my back pocket, as it should be and shall remain unchanged until it's time for me to die, only to be reborn so you can find me again. People, this is what I need, a belief in something.